Hey guys, what's up, what up, what up? Alright, it's good to be back with you. Last week was pretty crazy. I'm working a second job, so me getting to do videos is getting harder and harder, but I know that this is what God's called me to do, and I'm going to keep doing it. Again, I am blown away by what God is doing. I mean, the messages, the phone calls that I've gotten about my story and what God has done and the miracle that He's done in my life, it just blows me away that God's doing the same thing in y'all's lives, that He's using my story to touch your life, and it makes it worth it all. So I've been sobbing through all these other videos the last 2 weeks, but I'm excited to start sharing with you how God has redeemed and restored all of that pain, and He's really made the beauty from the ash. Next week I'm going to share about me meeting Dalton and how he came at the perfect time and that whole story. But this week I want to share with you where God, I was at my lowest of lows because I had just lost my child and I didn't understand and I was hurting, and I was like, you know what, I give up. I can't go back to school. I can't do anything. Like, God, Satan's already taken everything from me, so he can just have it all because I'm just done. I didn't want to finish my degree. I wanted to stay home. I'd been comfortable here. I just was done. I had given up. And I'll never forget, I was on the telephone with my resident director. I was her resident assistant at Southeastern, and she said, Ashley, Satan has taken so much from you. Don't let him take your degree too. Because I had gotten to that point. I didn't care. I was failing my teacher test. I was not getting anywhere. I wasn't going to get to finish on time with my friends due to me even being pregnant. I was nothing. I was already going to be delayed. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just done. Because, I had failed over and over this test, and I was just over it. Maybe I heard from God wrong, that this isn't what I was supposed to be doing. And so I was really, just at a lowest of lows. But I'll never forget, she said, don't let Satan steal anything else from you. He's already stolen everything else from you. Don't let him steal this too. Make your child proud and fight. Keep fighting, Ashley. And I did. I sure did. I kept taking that test, and I failed it again. And I failed it again. And I kept failing. I probably failed it about 4 times. But on that 5th time, I finally passed it. And it made me smile, and it made me know that I was doing what I was called to do. My child was in heaven smiling down on me that I had finally finished something. Satan tried to steal. He did steal. He stole my best friend from me. I had lost a child. I've had family issues. I've had sicknesses in my family. He tried to steal everything, my reputation, my call of God on my life, everything. Sorry, that was a B. He tried to steal all of these things from me. But he was not going to steal this too. If I had anything to do with it, I was going to fight back, and I was going to keep fighting and not let him steal anything else. I was done letting him steal my joy. And so I kept taking that test, and I finally passed it and went back to school, and I graduated this past December. And so I know that God was redeeming and restoring that part of my story through that, because I was sick of letting Satan steal anything else from me. And I'm challenging you that today too. Whatever God has allowed to happen in your life, whatever Satan has taken from you, don't let him take another thing. He doesn't deserve to. He doesn't deserve your joy. He doesn't deserve your happiness. He doesn't deserve anything from you. He goes below your feet, and he deserves to stay there and not to be in front of you. He deserves to be behind you. So tell him to get behind you and keep fighting and keep going forward, and don't let him steal anything else from you. You deserve to be the woman and the man of God that you are called to be. Fight back. Keep fighting. Make people proud in your life. Don't let Satan just hold you down and get you to the point where you've got nothing, because he doesn't deserve to. He is a piece of doo-doo, piece of crap. He doesn't deserve anything from you. Stop letting him steal from you. Become the child of God that he has created you to be, and take back your authority. Keep fighting, because I promise you, he'll redeem and restore it all. He will redeem and he will restore everything, because that's what God loves to do. He loves to make a message out of a mess. And I had a mess. I was a complete mess. But slowly, piece by piece, he began to make a message out of it and make that beauty from my ashes. So fight back. Keep fighting. Don't let Satan take anything else from you. God will restore. God will redeem. Keep claiming that and being faithful to Him, because He sees you right where you're at and He loves you unconditionally. So, I know that was a shorter video than normal, but I just wanted to share that part with you, because this next video next week about my story with Dalton and how God brought him into my life when I least expected it, that's going to be next week. But I really want you to know who you are as a woman and a man of God and claim that authority back. Stop letting Satan steal from you. Your past doesn't define you, your joy, all of that. Let God give all of that back to you, because Satan's taken enough from us. He's taken enough from us, and I'm sick of it. We got to fight back. We got to rise up, and we got to be the mighty women and men of God that He has called us to be. I love you guys, and I'm excited to see what else God's going to do with Beauty from Ashes, and I will see you next time.